All right, all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. So I told y'all, listen, on Sundays, I need y'all to come comfortable. Come comfortable. If you need your comforter, if you need your drink, you need to light your candle, have your music in the background, whatever you need to do. I got my candle lit. I got my instrumental playing, R&B instrumental playing right now in the background. So when you are preparing to trade, I need you to be ready. Like, I need you to be comfortable, because we won't need to be all dolled up and made up and stuff. You see, I got my hoodie on because now the temperature don't drop back in here, so we back to being cold in the house. It had warmed up for a minute, and now we back to being cold. So I'm good. I got my hoodie on, got my pants, got my comforter. I'm good to go. Okay, so let's get into it. Happy Sunday. Appreciate y'all for jumping on here tonight. I'm excited, to share a little bit of insight with y'all on what's going on in these markets, and you can see it for yourself. It's not just me talking. You'll be able to see it firsthand. And also, definitely want to make sure, first of all, those of you that are jumping on, thank you so very much for jumping on here, whether you're watching live or the replay. My replay people, shout out to y'all. Do me a favor, as you come on, type in the comments where you're tuning in from. Put your city, put your state, put your country, whatever it is. Let me know where you're tuning in from, so that way I can recognize you and say welcome, okay? Because I'm in a great state of Texas. All right, right now, temporarily, until my husband retire. Then we're gonna make the moves, okay? We're gonna make a move. And also, y'all, please do me a favor. Also, Facebook, I got it. Y'all just give me some hearts, give me some likes. At YouTube, though, I need y'all to give the thumbs up. Like, literally go to this live stream and then give the thumbs up. Afterwards, yeah, you can do the hearts and all that stuff or whatever, but give the thumbs up, because that's going to let everybody know that this live stream is happening right now, and they need to come tune in, okay? On top of that, for those of you that are on YouTube, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you have not done so yet, and also hit that notification bell if you have not done so yet, because you're not part of the Prosperity Cause community at this moment. You want to make sure you know when I'm going live, so hit that notification bell as well. And then everybody, please do me a favor. If you know somebody who's been struggling with trading, or they want to learn about trading, they just want to kind of figure out who will be a really great teacher for them. I may be their cup of tea. I may not be their cup of tea. But don't you decide if I'm their cup of tea or not. Just share it with them, and then they decide if I'm their cup of tea or not, okay? Especially if you don't have the patience to teach anybody what you know about trading. All right? That's the best way to help somebody else. Just share it with them. Whatever they do with it, that's totally up to them, okay? So that is that. All of that is out the way. Y'all remember, trading is risky. Trading is not for everybody. This is something that you really need to take time to decide if it's something you want to do. Please, y'all, do not put more money into the market that you cannot afford to lose. I don't want to hear about anybody becoming homeless, losing their retirement because they put all their money into a broker account and they've only been trading for 30 days. Like, that is not wise. We do not do that. I always tell people risk management is key. Risk management is your friend. Risk management is going to save you a whole lot of money, heartache, everything, okay? So please, y'all, make sure that anything you do, if you do anything that I say on here, you do it because you've done your own due diligence and research, and you made the decision yourself that this is something you want to do with your hard-earned money, okay? Not because Leona doing it. Nah, you made the decision because you did your own research and it makes sense to you and it works for you, okay? Everything that I share, y'all, please, y'all, back test by going into a demo account. I know some people in the stock market, they don't believe in trading in practice accounts. I do. I believe that this is the best way to help you build your confidence, but also collect the data to tell you that this is something you should do. So with that being said, I put all the disclaimers out there, y'all. I'm not a licensed trader. I'm a student just like everybody else. The only difference is I've been trading for close to 6 years. The end of this year will be 6 years. I've had some really great successes. I've also blown accounts in the past, and I want to make sure that what I did that didn't work, I share with you. But I also share the things that have worked and are working today in 2024. So that way you can take all of that and you create your own trading blueprint for success. So now we got the formalities out of the way. Let's get into the FOREX market analysis, this live session right here. We're going to get into our last session review. So y'all know I'm big on just letting you know what it is, what it ain't. I'm not about to sit here and make something that is really not or whatnot. So last session, which was on 7 July, we looked at three things according to my trading system that I use, and that's Euro USD, gold, which we look at every single time, y'all, because gold is my thing, and also AUD USD, which is the Australian dollar paired with the US dollar. Okay. Out of the three, two of them hit our profit areas. AUD USD, the Australian dollar paired with the US dollar. So here's the thing with this. I put that it was a lesson in the market simply because even though you could have made some money from it, like a really substantial amount of money from it, it didn't hit our profit area. It actually turned around. It was buying for, a while. I can't remember how many pips it went up. I should have calculated it. I didn't think about that. But anyway, so it did go up, and it was a little short from hitting our take profit, and then it just bust down into a sale. So even if you would have, got in and you only would have had it for the take profit, it would have hit your stop loss. So that's the reason why I just said, I'm just going to count that as a lesson in the market. So for the year so far, though, y'all, we're 41-4. 41 trades have won, and only 4 have been considered lessons in the market, losses. So I feel like that's a really great record for the past 7 months of trading, right? But yeah, so that's where we're at with last session. We just gonna keep it real. I ain't about to sit here and be like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna count it as a win. Nah, it didn't hit the profit area. It turned around and broke down into a sale. So we're gonna take that as a lesson in the market. Nonetheless, that means for the month of July, we're 2-1, but for the entire year of 2024 so far, we're 41 wins and 4 lessons in the market. All right, so I think that's really great. And that's all thanks to God on that one. All right, so next one up is when we're talking about the relative performance of these different currencies. Remember, there are certain things that we typically would trade, especially universally, like across the globe. There are other things that you could trade, y'all, within the foreign exchange market, which is your currencies, okay? So your peso, your dollar, your Canadian dollar, your euro, your pound, those are currency pairs. I mean, those are currencies. So meaning like you travel to one country, you have the US dollar, right? For those of us that's in the United States, we're residents. So like, let's say when I go back to Belgium, or when I go back to Paris, or when I go to, a different European country, right? If I go somewhere, then that means that I want to exchange the US dollar for the euro. I'm paying in euro, right? Well, I can make money trading that euro pair with the US dollar, okay? But I need to know what I'm looking for. So this helps us to get an idea of how last week went with each one of these different currencies. So like with the Swiss franc, New Zealand dollar, the pound, the Australian dollar, euro, and the Canadian dollar, all of those were up a little bit, okay? Not a great deal. It's not like it was 1% up or nothing like that, but it was in the positive, all right? US dollar and the yen still remain neutral. They're not up, they're not down. It's just kind of, in the neutral space. So that tells you that these are some of the things that you could be looking at. Is this going to remain in this next week? What can we look forward to? I'm going to tell y'all, before I get into everything else, with Biden dropping out of the presidential election, y'all, I want you to just think about how can that potentially impact the market as a trader and as an investor. So if you do one of the two or both of those things, what do you think is going to happen in the market now that he has announced that he is no longer going to run for re-election, right? You got to think about this type of stuff, because if you're going to go and attempt to make money in the market, you got to have an idea of like, what's going on. Are we going to see an uprise? Like, are we going to see prices shoot up, or are we going to see prices drop? I'm going to tell y'all now, and this is just my opinion. Again, y'all, I am not licensed financial advisor, trader, none of that. I'm just a person. I observe stuff. I'm a student. And then, of course, I make moves based off of what I know and, of course, my gut. And so what I am expecting is an uptick, okay, prices to rise. As far as excitement, it's kind of like euphoria, right? People are excited because now, y'all know the history of the United States, so I don't have to tell anybody. If Kamala wins, that's like a miracle. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all know the history of the United States. Like I just don't see a black woman at this phase in our country. I just don't see a black woman that people don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Haven't really been set up for, running for president. Like I just don't see that person winning. Like I don't see people turning out in droves to vote for her. But I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't want her to win, but I'm gonna just tell y'all for real, like just because you black don't mean that you should win. Just because you an old white man don't mean that you should win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day. But what I want y'all to do is just think about how could this decision from Biden dropping out of the race, and now it's Kamala versus Trump, you know what I'm saying? How could that impact the markets? His supporters, people with a bit of wealth, they're going to potentially drive prices up. Now, this may not last long. You may see some rise throughout this week, but I do foresee that price going back. Markets just balancing back out, doing what it does. So I'm not telling y'all what to do because, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm about to go buy up this, that, and the third. No, because if you buy that excitement, you're about to lose a bunch of money. I'm just telling you right now, like unless you have a bunch of money to move the market, like let's say you just buy real, like you're a part of some type of investment community and y'all have billions to put into the market, yeah, you can move some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, you can move some stuff, but then you also could set it up to where now we done drove the price up, got everybody excited because they see the price going up. Now we about to do a sale and we about to collect all this money. You know what I'm saying? We about to sell this off. Now, if you, the regular person that only had $200, $100 to put into the market, and that's your last $100 or $200 or whatever, now you're going to be mad because the value of that thing that you have bought into from an investor standpoint, or you traded and you don't understand how to trade because you just jumped into the market for fear of missing out. Now you losing your money. You're going to be like, oh, this rigged. It's not rigged. The people with the big money know what to do. They know how to move the market. They know how retail investors and traders think. You know what I'm saying? They have the tendency on average to have that fear of missing out, that FOMO. And so they capitalize on that. I don't want y'all to be that. I don't want y'all to be those people. If you see stuff rising, y'all, this is temporary. This is going to be temporary. It's like a knee-jerk reaction to what was announced today. That's all it is, y'all. Don't take this as face value, like this is what's going to be, period. And I should have bought. No, like wait for the drop. Wait for the drop. And then that's when you can start making some money, because when price goes back up, you bought at a low, you know. So that's besides the point. Y'all just do what you do, okay? Do your own research. All right. But I'm just telling y'all that's what I foresee happening in the market. Okay, this week. You could potentially see prices, you know, jump up or whatever, but it's not gonna stay, y'all. I don't see it sustaining. But I could be wrong, you know. It's not like I'm God or nothing. So anyway, so this screen just pretty much tells us or give us an idea of how the market was moving. What were some of the things that were really top performers? So if you look down here, you can see paired with the US dollar, right? Bitcoin was a really big mover this past week. They had over the week, it had 99,000 pips. Okay, so these are points in the market move to the upside. So Bitcoin, if you do trade cryptocurrency, and especially if you trade Bitcoin, you probably had a really great week last week if you took the buy. Okay, you knew when to take the buy. Everything else is pretty slow for the week. Okay, so you had New Zealand dollar, it was up, but not that much movement for the week. Same thing with pound and so on and so forth. So as you can see, it wasn't a lot of movement within the Forex market with our currencies, right? But we had crypto had a really big week last week. All right. So that is that. So our upcoming news, y'all, this is why we want to make sure we know what's coming up, because this impacts how we can make money in the market from an investor standpoint, but most definitely from a trading standpoint. You want to know what's happening in your economy and other economies if you are investing or trading in those. So we have the US, the French, German, and Great Britain PMI numbers. They're going to be released on the 24th. This is huge. So if you really, I wouldn't say huge, but these are high impact numbers, high impact news that could potentially send your trade in the opposite direction. So if y'all know anything, if you've been following me for a while here on YouTube specifically, if y'all been following me for a while, man, y'all already know if it's considered to be high impact or medium impact, I'm not trading. Not during that time. Like, especially if it's a hour or two after, like I wait. I want to see if the market balances back out and everything. Outside of that, during that time, I would not be trading. And how am I finding this information, y'all? I go to forexfactory.com. That is where I find this information to let me know what high impact news, what medium impact news, and what low impact news is coming up throughout the week. Okay. So that's what these colors represent down here. High impact, medium impact, and low impact. Okay. So there you go. All right. So we have Canada. They have their interest rates. That's going to be dropped on the 24th as well. US GDP and unemployment numbers. This is huge for my people who trades our different indices, which could be your stocks in a sense of like the NASDAQ. When in a Forex world, that's NAS 100, right? Dow Jones in the stock market, in the Forex world, that's US 30. S&P 500 in the stock market, that's SPX 500 in the trading world when we're talking about Forex, okay? For me as a gold trader, that's definitely going to impact how gold moves. So I definitely will not be trading during that time. I will not be trading gold, nor NAS, nor Bitcoin or Ethereum. I won't be doing any of those because all of those are impacted by the US dollar. So I won't be trading any of those during that time. Okay. And then you have US core PCE numbers. So your PCI, this is kind of like your, it's kind of like the, I just said it, PCI. My bad. It's kind of like the PCI. This is for consumers. Okay. So it's telling you how the economy is doing as far as the consumers go. What they're spending their money on and whatnot. So that number comes out, those numbers come out on the 26th of July. So we want to make sure, again, all of this stuff on the left side of this screen right here, all of these things are high impact news. And me personally as a trader, I do not at all trade during that time. So whatever time that happens of the day, I stay away from the market. I'll look at something else. Okay. That is not associated with this high impact news. All right. So that's it for that. I have my list ready to go. Before we get into that, I do want to ask y'all, I'm going to go so I can see any comments. Y'all, I need you to do me a favor. If you trade currently, I want you to put in the comments what currency pair would you like me to mark up, because I only have one that was good to go with my trading system that I've shared on here multiple times for my new people. If you want to know how to trade and what to trade in the Forex market, make sure that you go to my YouTube channel, okay? Because y'all won't see it on Facebook. Go to my YouTube channel, excuse me, and check out how to know what to trade in the foreign exchange market, okay? Once you do that, there's a series, it's 5 parts. You'll be able to check that out, okay? So I want you to look at that, and then you'll be able to know why I trade what I trade and everything like that, all right? So with that being said, do me a favor. If you do trade, make sure that you go and type in what you would like me to mark up in the market, okay? What would you like me to mark up? Because I already did GBP AUD. Y'all already know I'm gonna do gold because that's my thing, dog. That's my thing. So let me do it. Let me share my screen real quick because that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm always going to mark up gold. If I don't see anything, y'all, I'm probably gonna mark up NAS 100, possibly. I might do that. And yeah, I probably do NAS 100 and Bitcoin, because I haven't done Bitcoin in a few days. So yeah, if I don't see anything in the comments, y'all, that's what I'm gonna roll with. So I have to jump back and forth. So for those of y'all that are on Facebook, I have to jump back and forth to StreamYard to see it because I'm sharing my screen, so I can't see your comments on there. Okay. So let's go. All right. So I marked GBP AUD. Y'all, this market is considered to be choppy, meaning it's not a tradable market at the time. So right now, I'm gonna remove this. Let me remove this because it looks like it's breaking out of that. Why is it not letting me? Oh my gosh. Am I going to have to come back in? I think I'm going to have to come back in. Boo. All right. Yeah, I got to come back in. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second and I'll be back on GBP AUD because I did my trading system to help me create a list so that when I come to TradingView, I'm not just like all over the place and like, oh my gosh, what should I look at? No, my trading system helps me to identify what I should consider looking at in the market, right? So let me remove this. There we go. Bam. So when we marked this up earlier, because I was on the 90-day trading boot camp, they graduate next week, y'all. So if y'all can tune in, celebrate them because it's 90 days of hard work and dedication to learning this skill, right? So we marked this up earlier. I did something called a top-down analysis to help me to identify areas where price may return to, and then also areas where I may consider saying, you know what, nope, it's not worth entering the trade. So anyway, so we identified it was a choppy market at the time, and we're just waiting for it to break, like to decide if it's going to break to the upside, which is what it's doing right now, or break to the downside. So now that I see that price is breaking to the upside, the next thing I want to do is identify areas where price may return to. So since I'm looking at this on the 4 hour, there we go, I'm going to change this to a line. And this is for my people who know how to trade, y'all. If you don't know how to trade, you're probably like, Leon, you're going over my head. That's okay. Guess what? You can sign up for the Day Trading 101. It's 30 days, and I give you a rundown as a beginner of how I do what I do. What is my trading strategy? All that good stuff. I give you all of that. Okay. So you'll be able to figure this out. Like, how am I identifying profit areas? All of that. You get that in that particular trading program. It is self-paced as well. So if you have a very busy schedule, you'll be able to learn according to your schedule. So yeah, that is available to every single person. All you have to do is click the link in the description of this video, this live stream, and you'll be able to register for it. Okay. So yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 areas, 4 times where price has come here. So this is one potential area where I see this may go up to. And then I'm going to look for one more. That's 1, 2. Nah, I don't like it. So I'll go up here. So throw your hands in the air. I don't know why that song just popped up in my head. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to play that. I haven't heard that in a little bit. Probably a few weeks. Okay. So I have a potential second one. Okay. So I'm going to do this. So this is only if this continues to go to the upside. All right. I'm pretty conservative when I trade, y'all. I don't rush. I don't like to rush into trades. So I'm conservative. So I'm expecting for price to come up, pull back down to this area that it's breaking out of, and then form a new bullish candlestick pattern, because that's what I trade, candlestick patterns. Form a new bullish candlestick pattern. And if this green line is a really good profit area as far as risk to reward goes, then this would be the TP1. So this means profit, money made. That is the expectation, to make money in this area. For my people who already trade, if you have never ever traded before, but you want to practice putting in trades, I need you to get something called a demo account. You can Google demo accounts with Forex brokers, and then look at reviews and all that good stuff and just test them out. Okay. That is the best way to figure out what broker will be best for you, by practicing utilizing their platform. Okay. So these are potentially 2 profit areas for this. Now I'm going to drop down to the 1 hour, because I already see on the 4 there's a lot of movement to the downside that I could probably find. Okay. So as long as price does go up here, this will be a profit area here, and also another one. Okay. If it does not do what I'm anticipating, which is come up, pull back down, and then form a new bullish candlestick pattern and confirm above here, I would not enter this trade. Okay. I'm conservative, y'all. I don't just jump into trades. All right. So now the next one is going to be identifying a point where price may go if it does not continue in the buy and it sells. So all of these look like just one. I'm gonna have to go to a higher time frame. Look like, yeah. So I should have just stayed on the 4 hour. My bad. So this looks better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's better. Yeah. So, and then I also see down here, that's 1, 2. That's 1, 2. Almost 3. All right. So now I got that. So I have this. So if this did not continue into the buy and it doesn't do what I'm expecting it to do, then I could look for, if price does come down here, I want it to come down, pull back up, form a new bearish candlestick pattern here, come down, and I could take the trade for the sale. And then this could be my profit area number 1. That's what TP means, take profit. Okay, take profit means make money. For those of you that don't understand, it's okay. All right. If you don't understand and you want to learn, like I said, you can always sign up, register for the Day Trading 101 that is self-paced. Self-paced. So if you have a very busy schedule, you get a new trading lesson every single day. You can always go back to it later and learn on your own terms. Okay. And if you have any questions, by all means, you'll be part of the community, so you can send those questions to me, and I can answer. Okay, but that should help most definitely. 30 days, y'all. That's it, and it's at your own pace. All right, so there we go. So if you want to, if you need to, if you already trade, take a screenshot. This is GBP AUD. That is the pound paired with the Australian dollar. All right. This is what we're looking at. If we have our buy continue, we want to see profit here and or here. Okay. If that buy does not continue and it busts down into a sell, we want to see price come down here, here, and or here. That means money is made in those 3 areas. All right. That's it for that. Let me look at StreamYard real quick. All right. Y'all didn't put nothing in there yet. So I'm going to roll with gold. If y'all don't put anything in there, if you do not put a currency pair or indice or something that you would like me to mark up, y'all, I'm going to do NAS 100. All right. Not even gonna front. I'll probably just do NAS 100 after this and then be done with it and then wrap. I'm on week. So I have to fix this because I haven't updated this today. I normally attempt to update it before I get on here with y'all, but I didn't have enough time because our session like literally ran almost into this. Like I wasn't done with the day trading bootcamp until I think it was like 8:45 my time or something. So yeah, I didn't have enough time to update this like I normally do. Okay, so I can delete this right here, and then I can move this down. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, especially if you have never ever traded before, I'm doing something called a top-down analysis. All this means is I'm looking to see where price has been before in hopes to find where price could potentially go again. That's it. That's all. So it's not that one. It was this one. That's it. It makes it easier for me to identify areas where I could look for potential profit. That's all. It's nothing complicated about it, you know. So now let's do this. Let me clear this off of here because we're going to have new profit areas. Okay, so bam. So that one is complete. And now I'm going to do my other one. If y'all have any questions, feel free, drop it in the chat. I will go back to StreamYard here in a second once I finish doing this, and then I'll look to see if y'all have any questions. But this is pretty much it for now. It's not like something super complicated or anything. I just do this every time because I am a firm believer that I want to have as much ammunition as I possibly can before I go into the market. I know I can't predict what is going to happen, but it's always good to just have the data to tell you this is what you're looking at, you know. And I don't know why I have 2 go demand zones. I am not sure why, but there goes that one. Okay. So looking at this, I use something called a Fibonacci. And this is a golden zone where it's like a strong magnet where price typically comes back to. That's what I have right here. So I'm expecting for price to go into a buy. So looking at this, honestly, on the 4 hour, shoot, this was it right here. Oh man. Was this on Friday? This had to have been on Friday. No, this was today. Oh man. I probably missed it because I was on the session. I probably missed it, y'all. I missed my opportunity. Oh, okay. I'm good because it's pulling back. So, okay, cool. So what I'm looking for, I'm going to consider buying gold again as a trader. I am going to consider buying gold when, come on, man. Here we go. Price come up, pull back down, form a new bullish candlestick pattern. And this is going to be my profit area because it was just here on Friday. So that means I'm going to put TP1 for buy. That means take profit. That means make money. If I could put a money bag on there, I would, but I can't. Or can I? Can I put a money bag on there? I ain't never tried. Oh, they don't have the thing on here. Okay, yeah. They don't have it on here on TraderView. Okay, cool. So this will be one profit area. And I do see before this week, there's another area. Let me change this to a line because I want to make sure I have a good one. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right, cool. If you're still with me, let me know. If you're still with me, let me know. Because I want to make sure I haven't lost you. If you have any questions, type it in the chat. If you're watching the replay, type your questions in the comments. Okay? Because I want to make sure people are good. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. And this would be our take profit 2. So if you're wondering, like, Liana, why do you do take profit 1, take profit 2, and so on and so forth? Because some of us that are a bit more experienced, we look for areas where we can continue to make money. So I do something called place a trailing stop loss. Stop loss is nothing but a tool to secure, to prevent you from losing too much money, right? I don't know why I put sell or started putting sell. This is to prevent you from losing too much money. So I use that, but I also use what's called a trailing stop loss. So if price, in this case, I'm expecting gold to go up, right? That's what I'm anticipating. If I'm right, I make money. If I'm wrong, it's all good because I'm going to set up for a sale too. Okay. But if I'm right, then that means that I'm expecting price to go up. Okay. Well, if price decides, oh, you know what, something happened in the news. Like, let's say there's a big bomb, there's, a big news bomb that's dropped about the presidential election tomorrow. Okay. Outside of what we already heard, it could be something that's shocking. Oh man, well, that could impact how gold moves because people are investing in gold. People buy gold because that's a hedge against the dollar going down, the value of the dollar going down. So they want some type of security. That's why people buy gold. People sell gold when they feel like the dollar is strong. It's gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? We have some power back there, right? That's when people sell gold, or just to make profit, okay? Because they bought it at a very low price. Now they can, sell some of their gold, so on and so forth, okay? So if I'm expecting for price to go up, but it doesn't, and then it comes down, that stop loss is going to kick me out of the trade so I don't lose more money than I anticipated losing. Because I established where I want the stop loss to kick in. Okay, just like I established where I want to make money, how far I'm expecting price to go up to make money. Okay. So with trading, y'all, trading allows you to make the decisions at the end of the day. That's the reason why I really love it. Seriously. That's exactly why I love it. Okay. So hey Taurus. Do me a favor, please, y'all. Drop what you want to see me mark up, because I am about to make a decision for everybody. If I don't hear anything here in a second, I'm about to mark up this sale for gold, and if I don't hear anything from anybody, I'm gonna mark up the next thing. All right, I'm not playing. I'll mark up the next thing. So let me do this. This is gonna be potentially take profit 1 for sale. Remember, TP1 means take profit, means make money, potentially make money. So what I would be expecting for gold to do is clear all of this noise here. Clear this, clear this, clear this. Come down. Pull back up to here. This previous month high, I believe. And then, bam, push down. Okay? That's what I would be anticipating. If that happens, awesome. That means I make money. If it don't happen, then guess what? I got a stop loss in place. Okay. And then I got another potential profit area here. I don't like that one. That looks better. Let me change it to a line real quick. Yeah, that looks better. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then even resistance. So that's better. So I could do this one for take profit 2. So again, take profit means make money. All right. And I'll probably do one more because gold does move. It moves. It moves. You gonna come up? No? Okay. There we go. This is a lot. Oh man. This is a lot. If gold comes down here, and that's some money, that'd be a good payday for me. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm wrapping this one up. So if y'all don't have anything, I already know what I'm doing. I told y'all earlier, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Like I said though, if you want to learn how to trade, man, y'all just take your time. If you don't want to do a group setting type of stuff, I have the Day Trading 101. That's 30 days self-paced. You can take your time. Check that out. You get a new lesson every single day. It's for beginners, specifically for beginners. Okay. If you have been trading for a while and you haven't had any success and you're like, man, I need to just scratch what I don't learn and start over, go ahead and do that Day Trading 101. See if it's for you. Okay. Not everybody trade candlestick patterns like I do, but I'm going to tell y'all something. Ever since I started doing this, my win percentage has remained solid. Okay. I remain, for the most part, 80% or greater. Win percentage, y'all. Okay. I 2 months. Well, actually, I can't say that because now I was about to say 2 months running, no losses, but I just took that L with AUDUSD. So, but you're talking about 10-0 up until that first lesson that just happened. Come on now. 41-4 for the year so far. Come on now. Like, let's get it. Okay, I see you. So I mark up SPX 500. So y'all take a screenshot. Let me fix this so y'all can take a screenshot. Okay, expectation is price is going to break to the upside here. We want it to pull back down, form a new bullish candlestick pattern. If you don't know about candlestick patterns, like I said, register for Day Trading 101. I show you all of that stuff, how I trade, how I find profit areas and all that good stuff. Okay, market structure, everything. But that's what I'm expecting to happen here. And then this will be my profit area number 1, 2, and 3. If it does not do that and it does sell, and the US dollar just so happens to be like super strong because everybody's excited about Biden dropping out of the presidential election, and they are already expecting Trump to win. the election, if that's the case, they may be excited and they're like, hey, yo, I can sell some of my gold now because he gonna take care of the rich folks. Okay, cool. So guess what? Guess what? Now we can see a sell-off for gold, and then we can have our profit areas 1, 2, 3. Okay. There you go. So let me save this. And then I'm going to do the request, which is SPX 500. And then that will be it, y'all. Excuse me. FX, yeah. Okay, so again, I'm gonna do what I call a top-down analysis. This is what helps me to see where price could potentially go. I have not marked this in so long. Oh my gosh. Y'all know I do NAS. So it's been a while. I had I think my nephew kept asking me to like mark up. He would ask me to mark up like US 30 oil. I was like, all right, man. I don't even trade US 30. I'll be marking up US 30 and oil. I don't even trade oil, which I used to here and there, but I stopped doing it. I don't know why. Because it's easy, but yeah, I like what I like. So I got my month high and low. And so while I'm doing this, y'all, if you want to know why I'm doing what I'm doing, if you're curious, if you're like, I want to understand that, because that seems like it'd be very helpful, then go ahead, register for Day Trading 101. You can click the link in the description of this video, y'all. You get 30 days. Every single day for 30 days, you get new information, specifically for beginners in the market. Like I said earlier, if you struggle with trading, if you have been doing it for a while and you're not with the group setting stuff, I mean, Day Trading boot camp is about to end anyway. Next week they graduate, but if you're not a group setting type of person, then for sure this will be more so up your alley, especially if you have a very busy schedule. Okay, that will work better for you. And so that's why I tell people, and y'all, it's not like it's gonna break the bank or anything. Right now we're doing it for $99.99. Okay, $99. $99. That is it. Okay, and you'll be able to see all this stuff that I'm doing right now. You'll be able to do that because I show you how I place the Fibonacci. I show you how I do this called top-down analysis. I show you how I identify my trading points. I show you all of that. Okay, so you should be good to go. So if you've been struggling and it don't work, trust me, this should give you a bit more clarity. Should. At least that's what the students have told me. So it gives them more clarity on how to make moves and decisions in the market. Where am I at? There we go. And as you all come on, please let me know where you tuning in from. Drop your city, drop your state, drop your country. Rep your city like Lil Jon say. Okay? Rep it proud, y'all. Rep it proud. Let people know where you tuning in from. So that way I can check you out. And then also, oh, that's on there. Okay, I'm not going to do 2 lines on top of it. Also, make sure that for y'all on YouTube, please do me a favor. Please, I appreciate it if you just hit that thumbs up button, okay? It's cool that you do the whole liking and all of that stuff. I appreciate that, but y'all do that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. And then subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and also hit that notification bell if you have not done that yet. Okay. So now that I've placed this, bam, I'm looking at SPX for right now. Price has been selling for a minute. So it could potentially continue to go down unless things turn around when the market opens up tomorrow at 9:30. So yeah, so depending on what happens at opening bell for the stock market, that'll determine if we see a buy or if we see a sell. But what I'm going to do is drop down to the 1 hour real quick because I trade off of the 1 hour time frame. Meaning, for my people who don't know, don't understand, each one of these little candles, okay, they represent 1 hour of price movement, either up or down. Red means sell, meaning price is going down. Green means buy, which means price goes up. People are liking what they're seeing. That's why price goes up. People are like, nah, I'm out. I want to sell. I want to make some profit, whatever. Or I don't believe in it anymore. That's why price goes down. Okay. So looking at this, I would anticipate price still going down unless something happens in the market tomorrow, opening bell. Okay. So for me, because I have this previous month low, high, okay, previous month high, previous week low, and demand zone, all of this is back to back. I'm going to wait for price to, and I know with SPX that's a little different, but still, I don't want to get caught up in traffic. It's too much for me. Not even gonna lie. So I would wait for it to come down here. And I know some people are like, oh, but Leona, that's too much gone. I got it. You do what you do. Okay. Remember, I told y'all I'm conservative. I'm not, listen, trading is already risky. And I said that in the beginning. Trading is already a risky activity. I'm not about to sit here and put myself into harm's way, financially, because somebody's like, oh, but it's doing X, Y, Z. I hear you. I got it. But I'll take my chances. And I'd rather just chill. Chill. That's what LL say, right? Just chill. Eat them up, L. I know. I'm an 80s baby, y'all. I'm an 80s baby. So, of course, I know that y'all probably don't even, some of y'all probably don't even know that song about LL Cool J. I should play it. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not going to play LL. I don't want any copyright stuff going on here. And then I can't play. Okay, so there we go. So this is one. Let me see if I can find another one. I'm gonna have to go to a higher time frame for this because it didn't show too well. Looks like here. I don't like that. That at least has two. 1, 2. Okay. And then, oh shoot, my bad. There we go. So yeah, so this is for SPX 500. So we'll be anticipating price pushing down, pull back up here, form a new bearish candlestick pattern. As long as the risk to reward is there, this will be your first profit area. If it's not, this will be your first profit area. Okay. You only switch them if the profit is not there. The risk to reward ratio is not there. Meaning, if I'm putting $50 in the market, I want to gain 100 at a bare minimum. I don't want 50 for 50. No, I want 100 for that 50 I put in the market. If I put 100, I want 200. If I put at a bare minimum, y'all, if I can get 300, awesome. If I can get 400, even better. But at a bare minimum, I want to double what I'm putting into the market. Okay, that's what I want back. So 50 for 100, 100 for 200, 200 for 400. That type deal. Okay, that's what we're looking at. That's what I mean by risk to reward. Now for this buy, I will need to see it clear out of here, come back down to the upside. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an area in between here and here. So I'm going to identify that because this is SPX 500. Oh, I can go to the hour. I'm tripping because I know it's moved. Yeah, there we go. So, oh, they got a lot right here. This would be better. I could change it to the line, but I'm pretty sure this would be better. Yeah, this is better. So I got a lot right here. So this will be 1. Over here will be 2, looks like. Or is this it? Yeah, there's 2. 1. So this is probably like a doji candle, 2. And then over here. So this is a large gap though. So a larger gap for SPX 500 anyway. This is a bit of a larger gap. But we have potentially 4 areas for price to possibly go to. If I really knew the pyramid would be you. Okay. So you can either do this or this one. It's just this is so close. This is a lot. There we go. Okay. So it's a lot, but there you go. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas where price could go if the buy appears. Okay. So we got sell, and now we're going to have buy. Again, with these profit areas, please make sure that the money to be made is there. So look at your not sell. Look at your risk to reward for them. Risk to reward needs to be there, y'all. If it's not there, let it go. You know, move on to the next profit area that I have identified. Again, too, if you are new to trading and you want to test this stuff out, what I'm showing you, y'all, please make sure you use what we call a demo account. Okay. This way you get familiar with the trading platform as well as seeing how these trades play out, the strategies play out, all of that good stuff. That's why you use demo accounts in FOREX trading. I know some people in the stock market, they don't care for that and they just want to go straight all in. That's perfectly fine. Do what you do. But I never suggest that to anybody because you need to figure out how a platform works and also work on your emotions, because being an emotional trader will leave you broke. Trust me. Okay. I've done that, been there, done that. I don't do that no more because I like to make money. All right. So here we go. You can take your screenshot for SPX 500. So now we have 3 trades, y'all. 3 trades marked up. So I'm writing this down now so that way I don't forget. So we'll keep track of that. All right, cool. So now that you have your screenshot, that is it for today. For tonight, I'm going to stop sharing this. Bam. There we go. So look, y'all. You're welcome. You're welcome. So here we go. So here's the thing, y'all. Now that we've done the markup, we went over GBP, AUD, which is the pound pair with the Australian dollar. We went over gold, my dog, and we went over SPX 500. Y'all have your screenshots. Please make sure that you do your own due diligence and research. If you have been trading for a while, mark up your own charts. Use the strategy that works for you. If you want to use the strategy that I'm using, which is candlestick patterns, how I look at market structure, using the Fibonacci, all of this stuff, top-down analysis and whatnot. I know those terms may be big to you right now. If you're like, nah, but Leon, I want to learn, then guess what? Go ahead and sign up for Day Trading 101. That's self-paced. That's why I don't have it up here, because that is self-paced, okay? So you can learn that at any time of the day, any day of the week. You're just going to get information over a 30-day period. But you'll have access to it forever, okay? I don't revoke your access after 6 months or a year. You have that access forever, all right? But the next thing that's coming up is the 90-day trading boot camp. My students are graduating. The time may change to 7 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see come Sunday. We'll know if it's going to be 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern. Y'all come celebrate them, man, because that's 90 days of a lot of work, with life just being, throwing things at everybody. We all are dealing with stuff. We all are having moving pieces going on, but they're still showing up. So come celebrate them for sticking with this skill and definitely sticking with this boot camp. Okay. Then the other thing, if you are all for group settings and you don't want to do the self-paced, okay, you don't want to do day trading one-on-one. If you want a group setting, y'all, this is going to be my last trading workshop for a while because I'm getting back into student mode. So y'all better take advantage of it while you can. I'm not in line like what, because once I'm in student mode, y'all, I'm not doing much group stuff like that. Like I have my private trading community, but that's only for graduates of, you know, my trading programs. So if you haven't graduated any of my trading programs, I'm not inviting you to my private trading community. That's just what it is. Because I need all of us on the same page. I don't need any conflicting stuff or whatnot coming over here throwing us off, dog, because we doing what we do, you know. So but if you want to do a group setting type of learning environment, by all means, you can register for the day trading workshop. There's 4 days. We will have 2 sessions per day, depending on the number of people and the times. Okay, so if you can't make 3 p.m. Eastern, but you can make 7 p.m. Eastern, then we'll have a session at 7 p.m. But if the majority say 3 o'clock is it, 3 p.m. Eastern is for us, then guess what we're rolling with? 3 p.m. Eastern only. Okay, but there will be 2 times available unless the majority only shows up for 1 time. All right, so that's something else that's available, y'all. Like I said, this is going to be my last day trading workshop for a little while because I'm going into full out student mode. I got a lot of stuff that I'm looking to learn because 2025 is around the corner, and I want to be able to give some real value because I've studied and I've applied and I've gotten results. And I can't do that if I'm constantly just teaching and I'm not taking the time to be a student myself. So take advantage. Take advantage because come next year, prices of certain things will be going up. All right. And it's best to get it while the price is low. All right. So you can scan this QR code that you see on my screen right now. These have got to make so much noise, bro. Like, seriously? Golly, man. Anyway, so take advantage right now. Click that, scan the QR code if you want to take advantage of any of the courses that I have. I do still do the 1-to-1 intensive trading boot camp. That is for 6 weeks, but that's for people who are super serious, y'all. That ain't for if you a finicky person, if you don't know what you want, if you always have excuses and stuff, y'all, don't even waste your time. Don't. I'm serious because it's not cheap. Number one, for some of you, it's not cheap. And number 2, it is time consuming. Yes, I do create the trading program according to what you know and don't know. Yes, we do have the sessions according to your schedule. You know, of course, my schedule has to line up with it, but you know, it's basically according to your schedule. Yeah, all of those things are true. However, I don't do that with just anybody, y'all. You got to go through a vetting process and stuff for that. So, I mean, if you want to do it, trust me, like, you know, I'll make sure you're good, but you can't come over here half stepping with that because that's one-on-one time with me for 6 weeks. And I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, it's okay if you did it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm about to be on you. So you got to be prepared for that. Real talk. You can't come over here half stepping for that one. Okay. So those are your options, but scan the QR code if you want to participate in any of the trading programs that I have available to you. And that will be it. Thank you, Tyrus. Listen, man, y'all better catch it while the price is low. I'm trying to told y'all. I'm trying to told y'all now. I'm saying that incorrect on purpose, y'all. But anyway, so next live market analysis will be August 4th. Since the students will be graduating July 31st, I'll be back to doing live market analysis every Sunday night unless something happens. But y'all will know in advance if I can't do it. You know, I always post in my stories and whatnot in advance if I can't go live for whatever reason. But plan for starting in August every Sunday night, I will definitely be going live 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube and, of course, Facebook. Y'all, if y'all are not feeling it on my personal Facebook page, I will stop posting it on there. I'm letting you know that now. I've stopped posting on there, and I only post on my Prosperity Calls business page and on YouTube. Okay, so that's it. I hope y'all have a really great night. Thank you all so very much for tuning in live or the replay. Don't forget YouTube, get that thumbs up, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. Facebook and YouTube, y'all, please make sure if you know somebody who needs help with trading and you do not have the patience to teach them how to trade, or you're like, hey, I'm learning myself, dog. I can't teach nobody how to do something I'm learning right now. But guess what? Share this video with them and hopefully it helps them to just see if I'm their cup of tea or not. And if I am their cup of tea, then they'll be, learning with you. Okay. So that's it. I'll see y'all on August 4th for the next live market analysis. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Y'all gonna make some money. Let's get it.